Memphis and Bowling Green playing college football week 3. Two high-powered offenses, two quality mid-range teams. Bowling Green, of course, coming off of an impressive road win at Maryland, and they'll meet up at Bowling Green. Bowling Green right now is actually a home underdog, 3 or 3.5 points. As expected, the total for the game is very high, and we're going to talk with Jeff from bmocmoves.com about a way that we might be able to bet this game to make some money. I'm Peter Loshak. This is SBR Videos. Jeff, thanks for being with us. You know, I look at this game, I see both these teams. It looks kind of coin flippy to me. My first thought is, why exactly should Memphis be a road favorite? And, you know, I'd be tempted to bet the over, but the total is so high, right? Over market wide, it's very split, actually. 79, 79.5, and 80 are all market wide numbers, and the Greek has a lean to the under at 78.5, which is very interesting. You know, as of right now, it's feeling like a pass to me, but if I had to make a bet, I think I'd take a shot with Bowling Green as a home underdog. Kind of like, why not? What's your take in this game, Jeff?
This Bowling Green team in particular, I mean, defensively, they're a mess. Giving up 604 yards to Tennessee. And then you look at, they have the fastest pace in the country at 95 plays per game. That's 6 above the next best team in Duke. So, I mean, on all sides of the ball, they're going to move. The problem is, if it's not effective and the pace isn't working, there's going to be a lot of punts. There's going to be a lot of slow possessions. Memphis is the favorite for good reason. They're a better offensive team than me, and they are a much better defensive team. I think Bowling Green's going to have a lot of problems trying to stop Paxton Lynch. This is a really good and accurate quarterback. This is a guy that made just 9 mistakes through the air last year. He really doesn't turn the ball over. Memphis has really been a really good offensive team to open the year. 651 yards against Kansas. And they're averaging 585 in their first 2 games. A good team in September against the spread. I just look at Bowling Green. I have a hard time backing this team just because they're so porous on the defensive side of the ball. They can't stop anyone. I like Memphis. I think this is a game you got to go in and win if you want to have any shot at winning their conference. They need to go in and show that they can win a game against a pretty good team in Bowling Green. I like them on the road here. I think they win this game. I think they win by 10 plus, Peter, to be honest. I just can't trust Bowling Green on the defensive side of the football.
Well, their defense was good enough to hold down Maryland enough on the road to let their offense get the win. So now they're going to be at home. You don't think they can hold down Memphis's offense enough to do the same thing?
No, I don't. I mean, Maryland, you got to remember, Maryland lost a lot to graduation. They lost their quarterback, they lost some receivers. Maryland's just a very mediocre team. Memphis, to me, I think they're one of the best teams in that conference. I know they lost a lot defensively, but you also got to remember, Peter, against non-conference opponents the last 3 years, Memphis is a very profitable 9-2 against the spread. I really like their quarterback. He doesn't make mistakes. And Memphis is just, they're better defensively than Bowling Green is. And in a track meet, I'll take the better offensive team, obviously, and the better defensive team. It's pretty cut and dry.
All right, interesting analysis, Jeff. I definitely trust you. Memphis -3 is Jeff's recommended play in Memphis at Bowling Green. And Jeff, tell us a little bit about your website, bmocmoves.com.
Yeah, well, over at BMOC Moves, you can find a plethora of information. I do have my picks over there. You can reach out to me, find out where you can find me on different social media sites. You also can find my daily podcast. I want to get into what you do, Peter. I'll be honest. I like hosting and I like doing things like that. I have some good guests that come on my show, and we really just like to win. I specialize in college sports. That's why they call me the big man on campus.
All right, that sounds like me, Jeff. Thanks.